Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here with a collective reading for you on this Monday. You're probably going to see this uploaded as on Tuesday, but here I am working late into the night so you can have your readings for morning. So here we go, my loves. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are brand new or one of my new subscribers as of late, I try and get as many of these out in the week as I can. So this is going to be a reading for the collective. Now, I will call out signs and symbols as I need to for the sake of whatever the story ends up being. But otherwise, you're going to have your intuitive hat on. For those of you who have been reading tarot with me for a while, let's begin with Temperance. There we go, collective. We're on the board with Temperance. So you could be Sagittarius, don't have to be, but this is a card of balance, of alchemy. You know, the one perfect moment in time where everything goes off without a hitch, the balanced moment. What else? All right. We have on the bottom of the deck the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. So we do have, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, and we have the Devil. We have the Empress. Looks like we also have the Hierophant. Let's finish this out here. Okay. That Ace of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. So collective, you could be Taurus, you don't have to be, or it could be your person. So we've got the major arcanas I'm going to call out here, which is the Hierophant, which is Taurus, the Temperance, which is Sagittarius, and then we have the Empress, who is Taurus and Libra. Very balanced, very grounded. So we have the Two of Wands and the Devil energy. I feel like somebody is hesitant or scared to begin again. I feel like somebody feels as though either they are too toxic or there is just fear between you and the Empress. You really want to go in balanced, but you're unsure of whether you are balanced or not. I have a feeling I'm speaking to someone who is really new at their at communicating with their higher self. Or for some of you, it gives you balance to be with the person who is the spiritual teacher. This person could be Sagittarius and Taurus, but of course that could be some of your signs. Doesn't have to be, of course. But the Hierophant is someone who is, you know, moral and traditional, someone who is, you know, a teacher, someone who teaches the word of God or Allah or Buddha or whoever your source is. That is the spiritual teacher. This person teaches in a way that is very balanced and very kind. This person is not someone who will go against the universe. Temperance is all about being in tune with the universe and the movements thereof and listening, because although we see her as pushing water back and forth, you know, it is fire and water. She's balancing the temperature of the water. And excuse me. We have, when we have Temperance here, I feel as though she's trying to keep her balance while we have the, you know, traditional spiritual teachings going on. But I feel like whoever you are, you might not necessarily have a full belief in self. I feel as though the Two of Wands tells me you want to go on the journey. You want to, you know, go on the journey. The Two of Wands is about starting over again, being at the, you know, having a choice and being at the crossroads of your life, essentially, wondering which path you should take this time. I think that you have chosen already to take the spiritual path, but that you may be sort of floundering in the belief of self. That's what I feel. So we have Capricorn, which is in the Devil energy here. I feel that can represent fear, fear of feeling not enough for the Empress. I feel like someone feels as though they are not enough for this Empress energy. So if you are the Taurus and Libra, you qualify as the Empress regardless of what your sign is. If you are grounded and balanced, and if you are the person who has all of the knowledge and the energy of all the queens, and this means that you're quite balanced, right? It means you don't give hate to the ex. You actually don't even give energy to the ex. And if you do, it's in kindness and love, especially if you have children with them. I feel as though with the Empress here, that somebody here is decided to... Yeah, I feel like somebody's trying to decide to move forward. It could be you, it could be them. Take it for what it's worth. But we have 4 and 2, which is 6. So I feel like when somebody does come to a realization or gets out of this 2 of Swords energy, which is the energetic block, right? It's the block in the head. It's not being able to come to a consensus within self. You can't make a decision about the Empress. I feel as though it's fear that's keeping you here. The fear of what if. The fear of I don't feel enough. I don't feel spiritual enough. I don't feel balanced enough. I don't feel like I'm enough for the Empress. I feel as though that somebody here needs to heal that. Yeah, you can heal that and move forward anyway. I feel like you will eventually get that because 4 and 2 is 6. And I feel like you end up moving away from that toxic energy that maybe you're creating. I'm just saying you could be creating that energy within self. And living there, feeling like you have an attachment, feeling like you can't make a decision because you're in fear of not being enough, feeling like you're not enough. All right. Got the Moon. Yeah, you're unsure. You can't really see it clearly, so you're unsure, collective. So we have the Prince of Wands, we have the King of Wands. Interesting. So we have the Page and the King. You could be dealing with someone who is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. We do have Cancer and Pisces here as well. The Moon energy, though, having it together with the other 2 major arcana cards tells me that you're going through a lot of change. A lot of things are changing and you don't know the outcome. You're worried about the outcome. And it's not necessarily a scary thing, but I feel like in the Moon energy, it's just that you can't see forward. And so when the horses come up, and weirdly, they seem to always come up this way in this deck with the Moon and some sort of a picture of wands around it. I feel like I saw, I don't know if it was a meme or a video or something I saw online, and a man was walking alongside his horse, and the path is very dark, and the horse says, or the man says, it's too dark, I can't go, it's too dark there, I can't see where I am. And the horse says, can you see the next step in front of you? The man says yes, and the horse said, then just take that. And when you see the next step, take that as well. So I feel like you need to move at it slowly, but that's the Moon energy. I feel like what you don't see coming as you are deep into your spiritual practice. For some of you, you're the light worker. You're deep into your spiritual practice, trying to stay in balance, trying to get your spiritual confidence up. And I feel what you don't see coming because of this Moon energy is you don't see that this King of Wands is coming forward. I feel like the King of Wands is coming forward with a lot of love. This is Gemini, the twins, right? I feel like this person might feel like you are connected to them in a way that they're not connected to anyone else in their life. So this is the card of Gemini. I feel like this person feels vulnerable with you. Feels vulnerable, like they can be vulnerable because you won't hurt them. Interesting. The lady on the left has her eyes closed. She's not looking at the person who's naked. So I feel like vulnerability is something that the King of Wands is going to show you. I feel like you don't see it coming because the eyes are closed. You don't see this Lovers coming. You could be Gemini. I feel like there is a new path and passion that's opened here, but you can't see it because it's in the Moon energy. Yeah, I feel like you're being blocked from that, I feel. Tell me about this Moon energy, please. for the collective. Moon energy. By the way, if you're my ride or die, thank you for clicking here, as you always do. I do appreciate you so much. If you are interested in a private read, please look below for the yellow dot. Follow that over to Wizio, and you can book me there beginning at $40. We've got the Magician. We're still going with the major arcana in this corner here. We have the Six of Swords. There it is. We said 2 and 4 is 6. Somebody was going to move forward. There it is. Jeez, I can't even. Okay, and the Magician. Yeah, the Magician, I feel that you have been manifesting something that you've taken your eye off of, but that is exactly the way you manifest. It's not like, hello, 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 I'm manifesting, manifesting, manifesting. It's like you say, yeah, this is the thing that I want, please. I feel that I want this thing, and if it should be mine, I'm now going to live as though I have it. And that's what true manifestation is. And so it is not saying it says I am. Yeah, you have to change from when I see this person to I am going to see this person. You start to live as though and think as though this person's already in your life. They're just somewhere where you can't see them, right? We've got strength here, and I feel like the King of Wands is mustering all his strength, because I feel like the Six of Swords tells me that he's fresh out of the lessons. He's been somewhere that's taught him a lot of lessons, and they've been hard ones, because the King of Wands is forged through fire. This is someone who's been through a lot of crap. A lot. They've collected wands because they've been through it, for sure. This person is kind of charging in. It looks like they're charging in on this new path of passion. You don't see it coming, I feel, because this person is so much in their strength that they're like, okay, I'm finally disconnected from this other thing. Now I can move forward to the Empress. I feel like you've been manifesting them, but you don't realize that what you've been manifesting is also manifesting you. Wow, 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 freaking wow. Look at that. The Sun. Absolutely. You will have your manifestation. Whatever it is, you will have it. You will have it. Because you're the spiritual one. You're the spiritual teacher. This is also a spiritual teacher. The Hermit is quite spiritual. Having spent so much time alone, knowing self, loving self, and coming out of hermit mode with their light. Yeah. And the Hermit is someone who spends time alone, doesn't talk to many people, none, usually, if any. I feel as though whatever conclusion you've come to, collective, in the hermit mode, I feel the conclusion is the universe is saying, yeah, absolutely, you're getting that thing that wants you, but we're not going to tell you when, because this whole thing has to come together. This king has to be ready. This empress has to be ready. Yeah, and we don't know when that's going to be, because everybody learns their lessons on a different timeline, right? One more card. Somebody has disconnected from something else. Or the two of you have been emotionally disconnected. Wow. Look at the Ace of Cups on the bottom. And the Eight of Swords. Someone's been up in their head about bringing you love. And guess who it is? The Emperor. We've got the Emperor and the Empress here. So your divine counterpart, I feel, has been up in their head about whether or not to bring in that cup. But it is time for the reunion. 3 of Cups. And it's been taken a long while. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you two have been disconnected emotionally, and probably because one of you or both of you have been in hermit mode, trying to gather the strength to understand that this love is here. Wow. I can't even, y'all. I cannot. Somebody is very close to getting their 10 of Cups. I hope it's you. I hope. Got my fingers crossed for you for sure. It's everything that you want, the Lovers and the 10 of Cups, with strength and your spiritual partner. You're connected to someone here spiritually. Yeah. I just want to see what is in this moon energy here. Because I feel like even though you are a seer, or you are someone who is a spiritual teacher, someone who has a gift, someone who has a knowing, I feel as though the universe is not necessarily letting you in on all of it. I know a lot of readers who can't read for themselves, including me, especially when it gets very close to my heart. Yeah. It's like it just all of a sudden doesn't make sense. It's weird. Very weird. Tell me about this moon energy, please. What's in the moon energy? Something flipped. There it is. Somebody's coming home. This person's been sent home by the universe. They are the person who everybody has a good thing to say about. Yeah. This person could be a fire sign, right? Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I feel like the energy is I'm coming home. Yeah. Been away for a while, been through the war, been through the fight. And I feel like you don't see this person arriving. You don't see them coming because the universe doesn't want you to. Wow. It's about to go off. There you go, collective. The Wheel of Fortune is here. It is time. You manifested it. It is time for all of this stuff to kick off for you. The person who you've been disconnected from emotionally, disconnected from in silence, there's been no communication. This person is coming back. They've disconnected from whatever was in the past here. They had to heal. They couldn't make a decision. Whatever it is, they made their decision finally, and they're moving forward. You've been disconnected from them, and the universe is saying, I'm not telling you when they're showing up. They're just going to show up. For some of you, they may show up at night, or you may get the text at night, because the moon is here. And things are about to move in a fortunate direction for you. You could be dealing with someone who is a fixed sign. The fixed signs are Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. You could be one of those signs. You could have them in your sun, moon, or rising, and you could be dealing with that. But nonetheless, there's nothing bad about this Wheel of Fortune in the upright. It's connected to Jupiter. Jupiter right now, I think Aries was just connected to Jupiter. I think Jupiter was just in Aries, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not your astrologist. You might want to check with someone else on the platform. But I feel as though the Wheel of Fortune is here because it's now divine timing. This is around the corner for you, collective. If this is your reading, this is about to go off. Yep, it's about to kick off, as the English would say. I'm going to go for now. Thank you very much for coming here and for watching, as always. Thank you. I will be back this week with more collective readings. I'm going to go. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.